Hi guys, Lloyd from Bizzfo again. What I'm going to cover today is just understanding the stock module within Bizzfo and creating items. So there is three ways of creating items or getting items into Bizzfo. The one would be manual. The other one would be via our import files, which we've done in a different video. And the other one would be directly from the Hive, where we create them in our online portal. So the focus for this one is just to make you understand the module a bit better. So I'm just quickly going to run through and create a product. Let's just take Alt Pro and let's call this one a burger, and a department. I normally use main, and then I'm going to use this little plus button. There's no departments, and then there's three sections: department, category, and subcategory. And I'm going to click on category, and I'm just going to call this one food, and I'm going to close that one. So naturally you can set up all your categories first. A category is extremely important, especially when it comes to reporting on your system. So I would definitely give it food for thought, excuse the pun, and let's just fill the rest in. So normally we just go top to bottom. There's a lot of settings that you would encounter depending on your industry, but let's just take the basic ones. Let's just give this item a cost, and we'll give it a retail. Perfect. I'm just running through with my enter key. At this stage we can do barcodes and scales. So a typical scale setup would look like this. Code size would be 4, and a price flag would be 6 as an example. So that's for the scale and the meat guys. This item I'm not going to add a barcode. So saving that one. Important to note, you'll see there is right next to burger it says new product in red, and now it's going to change to just product. If I change this burger to a 250 gram and I press enter, it says new product. So it's important, you cannot change the name of the burger by retyping that name. So instead of if you want to change the name, rather just go to your product name and edit it and make it a 250 gram burger. Let's make the description as well, 250 gram, and that is how you edit the product name. So you'll notice this screen is split into three sections as well, and in a different video we'll cover how you can actually use the screen to capture your supplier invoice. Alright, so let's have a look. So the summary is now we still only got one product. Understanding this screen a bit better, all these sections are basically just filters and promotions and stock takes that assist you to maintain your stock. At the bottom we've got a view. So if I click on this I can see a bit more detail. You can see the item code is blank, so let's just do example. I'm double clicking that product, and let's make the item code a burger 001, and I'm going to save that one. So now when I click on the product it refreshes. We've got some locations and descriptions we can set up. You'll also see at the bottom there's the costing for what is displayed and your entire base, and then there's a little button as well you can click. This stock holding will be tracked with every cash up, so you can see you'll be able to see the graph at the bottom as it's growing, and you've got your stock holding on consignment and bill of material split. Alright, so let's have a look. What else do we have? Filtering products. By default we filter on view all, or you can go view per supplier and then select your specific supplier. As a tip, when you get to maybe plus 15,000 plus products, then you would like to switch your view to only start with view on the supplier as well. Let me show you what that means. So if I click there it starts on the view, otherwise it loads all the products, so it might be a bit slower than normal. And then on this module you can do your recipes. This is also covered in a different video to import your recipes. These are your standard reports, your stock movement, your GP variance reports, modifiers. So there's quite a bit that you can set up. We cover both retail and hospitality, so we've got quite a depth of features that we cover within the system. And then as I mentioned, it's quite easy to export and import. So if you export the products, you can do simply do that. Have a look at the file, open it up, and then you can click and import the file again. That's also covered in a different video. Another tip as well is you can drag these columns if it makes more sense to you to see maybe your GP. Let's move down the line. There's a category. This might be important to you, so you can drag that. And once you've got your setup, you can click on File, Columns, Save Column Order. Then throughout the system, you'll see whenever we search on products, this screen will come up, so you can do a filter by, let's say, 250. That'll still pick up the burger, or you can type in G, which will pick up the burger, but once you go a letter that's not in the word, it will not show up. You can go by category as well. It's quite handy. By supplier, this is also quite handy, especially when you do your purchase orders. That's just a different way to search. And there's quite a bit of items we'll cover in different modules, videos for the different modules. So just to summarize, your inventory, the items is listed here, but it's broken up into your stock takes, how you manage that, your branch transfers, your recipes, manufacturing, and all of the different components to give you full control of your stock. Then lastly, I just want to quickly show you, I'm going to go to the Hive, I'm going to go to our sync log, and we're going to say send products, the entire inventory. So I can send these items now to the cloud platform, and we can actually receive, I'm not sure if there's any products, let's see. We are receiving full product update. Okay, there is actually products. Let's have a look what that looks like. So this is my online platform, clicking on my inventory. Let's have a look. So typing on my burger, there's my burger, but let's just see for the specific warehouse, these are actually the products that I've imported. So let's see what they look like within the system. And there we go, these are all the products that I've just imported. So guys, I hope that was useful, just understanding the inventory module a bit better, and understanding how to create products. So in summary, I can double click a product to edit it. That will bring up all the details. Creating a new product, if it helps, you can use your top left button. You can click on your new button and you can start afresh. Any other questions, please feel free to pop us a mail at lloyd@bizzfo.co.za.